Where were we? Right. I just finished dealing with those pesky little ghouls. Truly repulsive creatures they are. But they weren't too difficult. And we were greeted with 3 odd amber sarcophagi within the room. Did a little bit of investigating, and upon touching one of them and reaching out to the darkness within, something offered itself to me. It wasn't exactly what I was looking for, and anyway, I already have an arrangement. So, I refused, but Kyrie, as noble and level-headed as he likes to think himself, his soul didn't be able to seem to resist the temptation of such a gift. And so, something's changed with him. I'm not sure what, but I'm certainly excited to see what it might be. And then we were interrupted by some sort of conversation, and we met a couple of new friends. Damien, a rather fancy-looking character, and someone that Embray seemed to know from her past. Amel. Curious characters, certainly, but that is our party for the time being. So we linked up and decided to go the good old-fashioned way of teamwork makes the dream work. I'm sure that will end wonderfully or terribly. Perhaps both. They also seemed to be accompanied by some strange wizard that they'd found along their way. Almost burnt to a crisp. Seems those skulls didn't do quite a good enough job of deterring an intruder. And then, of course, he ended up touching one of the crystals while we were preoccupied, and then he summoned some hellhounds. That only led to him getting slaughtered, of course. But after a bit of a fight and some burns, we decided to go back upstairs and see what else we could find. We went back through to where the flame schools were, and I seemed to have a certain connection with Damien. He seems to be some kind of a noble. How interesting. Anyway, we went to some sort of odd chamber that had a statue that seemed to capture you. It was rather hard to resist for some members of the party, but me being the way that I am, I was perfectly able to resist it and went to a room without... It was entirely filled with bones, skulls. After rummaging through it for quite some time, we found a lever. And were able to get it to activate after a little bit of difficulty, which led to the floor immediately caving within on itself and everyone else falling somewhere. But I followed them after some time and appeared to be in some sort of broken treasury. Perhaps where that golem came out of. And now we are back in the main chamber, seeing what else lies within this beautiful, beautiful temple. That's my recap.
Thank you very much for the recap. As our next recap role is a meal for next week. As I'm gonna roleplay a little bit of dialogue before I introduce Gino back to the mix. Whose mic is that? I'm gonna slap you.
Oh, my bad.
The cold wind howling throughout the narrow mountain pass. The wizard approached the foreboding entrance of the Amber Temple. The temple loomed before him, its ancient stone walls covered in frost, the air thick with a rather palpable sense of dread. Massive doors, the double doors, carved with eerie symbols, figures that seemed to move when he wasn't looking, just slightly ajar, as if inviting him into the darkness within. The wizard took a deep breath. His breath was visible by the frigid air. The tightening of his grip of his staff, the weight of his journey pressed him on. But his determination, with a glance behind him, the treacherous path he had climbed, he had steeled himself in stepping forward into the dimly lit halls. The inside of the temple was even colder than outside, the walls lined with dark amber that seemed to absorb the light from his torch rather than reflect it. The shadows danced eerily, and the air was heavy with ancient oppression of energy. Each step echoed ominously. The vast chambers swallowed by the darkness ahead. As the wizard ventured deeper, he noticed strange carvings on the wall, depictions of powerful wizards, monstrous creatures, and dark rituals. He could feel his eyes of the past watching him and judging him. The knowledge he sought was here, but so were the dangers. The legends spoke of dark entities sealed within the temple itself. Those who came to seek power never left. As suddenly a low guttural whisper filling the air, as the temple itself was speaking to him. Who dares disturb the slumber of the ancients? As the wizard halted, his heart pounding in his chest, the voice seemed to cross from all directions, echoing throughout the chamber. Zan instinctively went to the small pendant around his neck, a charm given to him by his mentor for protection. As the man speaks out and calls his name, a voicely steadily, as I like Gino to roleplay this out for me, please.
Gino.
So I send you a little bit.
As he kind of says his name first, he kind of regains his footing and stands up straight, a little bit more confident, and he repeats, I am Gino, A seeker of knowledge. I've come to learn the secrets of this place. To kill Strahd.
Whispers grow louder, overlapping a voice now. Some curious, some anger, others filled with malevolent glee. The shadows around him seem to close in. The darkness deepens. You could feel the weight of the countless eyes upon him, measuring his worth and his intentions. Knowledge comes at a price, the voice hisses. Are you prepared to pay it, young wizard?
I'm willing to do anything I can. Anything. Everything.
The air around him grows colder still. The amber on the walls begin to glow with an eerie light. From darkness, shapes begin to form. Figures are cloaked in shadow, their eyes burning with unnatural light. The spirits of the temple guardians, perhaps, or an echo of those who come before him. One of the figures stepped forward, a tall, imposing figure with a crown of ice and a staff crackling with dark energy. Then stepped forward, Gino. The figure intoned his voice cold, commanding. Prove your worth, and the secrets of the Amber Temple shall be yours. But know this, once you begin, there is no turning back.
He stands, mulling over the choice he's about to make. And then he steps forward and grabs it.
As we return back to our party members, as you can hear the very slight footfalls coming across the stairs from afar. We're like the rest of you as you bicker and mingle upon the door that you can't see through. Most of you injured and harmed and hurt from falling down great lengths and fighting horrible creatures that lie within the temple. Some of you cursed, and some of you hate each other, unknown to the secrets that you hide dear to yourselves. I'd like you all to roll me a perception check with disadvantage.
Oh, nat 20.
Disadvantage.
Oh, no, yeah, 17.
Rip.
17 is still pretty good. You're the only one who catches attention as the conversation being had and bickering. You look around your corner as you see a silhouette of shadow. You hear the small foot paddlings of ice and snow crunching across some concrete stairs leading down into the marble floor that you were arriving in. As what do you do, Ortho? Or Athero, sorry.
It's all good. As everyone's sort of like talking amongst themselves, Athero's just gonna kind of hold up his hand and he's gonna be like, "Hey, we have company." And he's gonna sort of point in the direction that he sort of hears the sound coming.
Putting your hand up is usually a sign to be quiet, but there you go, just calling it out.
Well, sounds like there's one of them, and there's, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of us?
Yes, but we're also looking a little bit,
Injured.
yes,
Yeah, well,
evens things out a bit.
and sorry, where was it coming from? Just like back here?
No, the steps.
Oh, up here. Oh, okay. Athera's gonna sort of step this way, and he'll hold up one hand with his crossbow, and the other sort of lax.
Kyrie's gonna hide behind the statue.
I do see the token. Can I make a perception though?
You already did.
Okay.
And then, as
Well,
the
I
steps
see a
kinda
light
get
over here.
closer, who goes there?
he's kind of like draped over a hood, but he still steps down. He doesn't respond to your question. If he can't hear it, he keeps walking down until he reaches the steps at the bottom. And then, once he's at the bottom, he unveils his hood and looks at the party. I thought others might be here.
Well, we did make quite the ruckus.
So,
My name
Gino,
is
we were
Gino.
able to hear him, right? From here?
You can hear a voice. You can give me a history check. Straight roll. His voice has changed drastically over over the months and weeks as he had departed your party. As Ombre with a 17, you recollect some of the dialect of his voice, but you can't see who this person is, but you recall a voice like that. But his voice is rather not so high-pitched in voice anymore. It has
Not the
lost
voice.
its tone.
I think Embry would be thinking to herself, like, yeah, she definitely hears this then and is, like, curious and would probably hop off of Lurch's broom.
Emil, you also recognize the voice, as you don't hear the crybaby anymore.
It seems that this flower actually bloomed or wilted. Either way, it's no longer a kid.
Athero's gonna kind of look at everybody making remarks. Still doesn't answer my fucking question. Who are you?
He's fine.
At all?
Would
Okay.
see Gino now.
he
would I
drops
recognize him?
the crossbow.
He's an old friend, as you can say. I think you just deleted your token.
I fully accidentally did.
Wait, what did you say your name was?
Gino.
You don't remember.
No. But you left, I thought. What? Embry would, like, see that you look differently and her putting it together. What happened?
If you are studying his facial expressions, you could tell that he doesn't recognize Emel or Embre. But he, like, kind of just listens.
Why are you looking? I think Embry would notice. Why? He doesn't seem to almost like know who we are. It's Embry and Emel.
Could I try inciting on that?
Yeah, sure.
16.
Damn.
So I'm trying to see whether or not you do recognize us.
Well, your state, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm like messed up, but like, yeah, he's just covered in scars, blood, and everything. Only thing that could be recognizable is now white hair and Anubis's longsword.
So, for those who did know Gino in the past, you could obviously tell, just besides his tone, his hair is a lot more sunken. His facial expressions are hardened, and you can kind of tell that he genuinely does not know who you guys are. But he doesn't say anything yet, as he's listening to Embre's words.
What are you doing here?
As he looks at Embre, he drapes back over his hood and says, I was in search of this temple. There's a very specific knowledge here that I'm seeking. I've just acquired what I needed, but who's to say there isn't any more to be found? My goal is simple. I only have one directive, one mission. I don't remember much, so maybe you are who say you are. Maybe you do know me, but that doesn't matter. I'm going to kill Strahd.
Are you now? And how exactly do you plan on doing that?
He kind of snaps his head into the direction of Lurch and gives a twisted smile. By cutting off his head.
Kind of his odd, kind of like gangly form kind of takes a lurching step towards you, hence his nickname, and he says, "Can we put it on a pike once we're done?"
I like you. As his face turns back to a solemn expression and looks at the rest of the party, observing them. Huh. There's a lot more than I expected. He kind of mumbles under his breath.
This temple is certainly mesmerizing.
All right, enough with the reunion. Let's get the store open.
Did you guys ever check that room that you came out of down here?
Well,
I don't think there was anything in it. I think it was just a way to get into the,
yeah, we
yeah.
have this door in front of us, I guess to fill Gino in, that seems to have some kind of magical lock around it, and on this statue as well at the top there was another one. So that's kind of the last things we had to do in here. But yeah, group, this is Gino. We'll explain later when we have time. I know we're trying to get through this.
Mm.
I may have an idea on how to get through the door without removing the seals.
Mm-hmm.
Do tell.
What if I go speak to the skulls back upstairs?
I don't think that the skulls necessarily wanted us.
Going past their areas.
They said don't
Wait.
remove the seal, but it is there is a password. Maybe they know the password. They do seem
Yeah,
like
did
the
they say-
protectors of this
It
place.
said, "Do not steal. Do not. Do not
remove
enter.
seals.
Seal
Remove
and
the
then do
seals."
not-
Don't go where we're not
Okay.
supposed to be.
Yeah, they have rules. I don't think they'll. That's like against the whole rule. If you want to talk to them, that might not be in the best light of your decision. You may be who you are, but the Amber Temple is an entity itself, much greater than the one you seek.
Well,
It is the place that made him who he is today.
I mean, from what I recall, I know, and not to put him in the spot for just joining, but Gino was always pretty good at magic. Maybe you could take a look at it.
He kind of looks at Embray and looks at the party. Sure. Let's see.
Hey DM, can I look in this room for any secret doors or anything like that?
There's nothing in there. Like, I think they're trying to. They were last time. There was nothing left.
Also, real quick, can I do a prayer of healing just to like boost everyone that can be healed?
You can if you want to, roleplay your prayer healer or whatever.
Sadly, I have to waste a spell slot if I want to get healed.
Or
Damien, real quick, bows his head and speaks quietly to himself, and everyone is healed for 17 points. Who can be healed?
Was that your prayer just then that did that?
Yes. It
Well,
was.
Thank you. Athero's gonna kind of eye you up and down, still a little unsure of whether or not to trust you.
Thank you.
Where's the door at, by the way?
If you all still believe that I am with Strahd just because of what I am, I can assure you all that I want no more than anyone to kill him.
Don't care.
I don't think anybody mentioned anything about Strahd.
Well, we
Yep.
did ask her.
Yeah, they
Earlier.
did.
The new guy did, Gino.
And
I think as soon as Gina would walk past, Embray would kind of like grab your arm like gently enough and just very quickly, well, we'll talk more later, but I'm glad to see you again. And I think she would look at Damien after like feeling that prayer because of the temple's influence and her like accepting those dark gifts. She would kind of like feel grossed out by it and just kind of give you like a weird look.
I think actually Emil would actually trip Gino.
Give me the acrobatics or athletics. Let's see how bad he does it.
Acrobatics or athletic?
Yeah, you can either do it
Okay.
strong. All right, you do.
Oh,
Yeah, you just sidestep.
He said not today. It was like the animated foot movement.
I just look at him and like locked in eyes, just whoops. Sorry about that.
You should be. As he also as Embry kind of like grabs his arm, he kind of like stands there for a second, kind of holds his head in slight pain as he kind of has a surge of memories flooding back a little bit, but it's all in pieces, so he doesn't really have a good understanding of what just happened. But after Embry holded his arm or hand, he kind of recoils. Don't touch me. He goes towards the door.
I've never seen such a little one be the strong and silent type.
He wasn't.
Yeah. If you knew anything before Lurch, this definitely isn't Gino. Something is off.
All he did was cry and cry and cry. Till he broke down mentally and nearly went insane. I guess I was right. You see like a smile on Emel's face. The flower did wilt.
Oh,
He's on a
perhaps
slow path to be me.
perhaps
Unless we can
blue.
fix it.
So you guys,
remember a time when
go ahead. Sorry.
I remember a time when I was in a similar position. And then, well, you have this now.
Well, this is consideration and wanting to help Strahd. I thought so. That's what he was about to do.
As long as he helps us kill Strahd, I do not care.
Mm-hmm. Alright. What you got, Gino?
Gino, you see through. You don't see through this Ember Temple. There's like obviously a giant kind of door with the door sealed with an arcane lock spell. As it seems, it has a passphrase that could potentially open it up. But it seems whatever's in there is opaque and it's hard to see what's through. These doors seem like it hasn't been opened or stolen, as many adventurers and thieves have came in these temples and stolen much treasure, but this door doesn't seem to be open, or it looks like it's been attempted to be pushed or aggressively opened, but everything has faltered and failed.
Interesting. As he kind of outstretches his hand and feels the arcane flow throughout the door and probably what's beyond, has anyone attempted to unlock it using their arcane gifts?
Sadly, it's not up my alley.
Yeah,
I lost my
know
gifts in a
fuck
while.
all about magic, so
Yes, my gifts are a little bit esoteric, and they're not used for things as benign as getting through doors.
Well, and kind of turns back around towards the door. One thing's for sure. Trying to get it open with force would be a very bad idea. As he points his quarterstaff towards the door, he casts Dispel Magic.
What level are you casting it at?
It's at level 3.
Okay, roll me it.
Yeah.
This is just your.
Beforehand, can I give
An
Gino a
Arcane Lock
magic?
second level.
What you
Well,
saying,
it could
Red?
have been like upcasted, probably.
It's an upcasted spell.
Oh, that's right.
That's why I need him to roll it.
Yeah, it's more like a intelligence.
Yeah, it's just intelligence.
Gotcha.
I didn't know
Gotcha.
you could have cast Arcane Lock.
Technically, yeah. It's like
He releases the seal. Well, this is just for roleplay perspective. As he releases the seal, the doors begin to open. As you
Kind of steps
see
back. Luckily.
inside a 10-foot tall statue carved out of amber, but also carved out of cobalt, as a life statue. As this one is way different than what you've seen before. As it activates, its eyes glow red. Roll initiative.
oh
Guardians.
Welcome back.
Ready?
yeah.
Yikes.
3 initiative.
Welcome to a
The
new
best there
onslaught
is.
out into the game.
Wait,
Oh,
this is
God.
32, that's-
Oh, lovely.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
no.
It's the flesh meld all over again.
I recognize that thing.
Cobalt Golem.
Okay, that's even lower.
Okay, so we should be scared then.
We're 5. There's 7 of us now.
As you can see,
This is-
there's piles and piles of treasure inside. Oh my.
hell
Yes,
yeah.
cute.
Wow.
I know. Well, my initiative is not working on this thing.
We could definitely sell this all for a quarter a piece and buy us everything at double the price.
There might be like a really cool instrument in there for anchoring.
Yeah, and there might be a new life for me.
Alright.
Or
Operator
potion of
first.
greater restoration.
I'm gonna just reset it real quick.
I guess like seeing this thing, would we see it like
It's
instantly
you watch
trying
its
to come
eyes
for us?
activate, yeah, as its 2 blades come out.
Okay. I am going to. She'll like reach down to her cape and pull off one of the stars to cast magic missile. $29. And then she'll move to like the corner of the door to like be out of its sight. And I will bonus action give a Pharaoh a bardic.
Oh, yeah.
begins to move. As it breaks through the door like nothing. It's gonna use Spinning Cleaver as it spins around. Hits everybody in a 10-foot radius. Oh, it's off. That'd be you three.
Like a save, or is it like something to hit?
You
Oh
roll your
crap!
hit.
Holy crap.
Oh shit.
Whoa!
It's magical damage too.
Double 20.
Nah, then I can't. Never mind. I'm down.
That was meant to hit.
Reaction. Hellish Rebuke at 2nd level on it.
Okay.
Oh,
No.
It does
fire.
nothing to its immune to fire.
Oh, even worse. Okay.
Oh boy.
It makes its second attack with the sword. Hit the target. It attacks this person. One death save.
Hey, I'm dead.
Oh, yeah, because of
Oh fuck yeah.
Oh shit.
Welcome back to Curse of Strahd, Gino.
Yeah, he got us all
back.
killed.
You see the person that tried tripping you?
I can't
Ew.
wait to see what character you make next.
add to the list.
I was actually going for
I
a
literally am
halfling.
typing it up as I'm saying this.
No. I was going for a jolly halfling, actually, so...
Just gonna
This
make a
doesn't
backup
sound
a case again.
How much? 29 plus 24. Oh, I'm almost done.
Kyrie.
27 plus 17, 44.
I doubt it's gonna work, but I'm going to attempt to do one of my knives. No,
Misses.
that's gonna miss. I'm gonna try for. Oh, I don't need disadvantage for that. I'm gonna try for a bonus action.
Fumble table, please.
Oh.
2d20. $17, a defensive maneuver, or 14, backfire. Which one do you want?
Defensive maneuver. What does that one do?
Gives you advantage on your next saving throw.
I'll do that one. And then I'll attempt to hit him again.
That's a hit.
But no, that's not my bonus knife. That was actually supposed to just be a normal, but
Does nothing to its immune.
didn't think so.
Well, fuck. And Athero is going to draw a big deep breath, and he will... he'll pop a fighting spirit. And then he will fire 2 crossbow shots into there with his main attack and then extra attack. Let me make sure I've got everything toggled. So 23 to hit. I'm assuming that hits.
Hopefully.
Yes.
Okay, for 20 damage. And then he will pop another one. 16 to hit.
Misses. It bounces off its armor.
But that is actually fuck it. Probably now's the time. I will also pop an action surge.
Yeah.
And then we will shoot 2 more into it and just really pray here. 24 to hit for 17, and then 18 to hit.
That's a miss.
Oh,
You
I
have
didn't
your
use my
bardic
sneak.
if you want.
Yeah, I'll use my bardic on that one. It's a D8.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because I was gonna say I didn't pop my sneak yet either. So 24 to hit.
That's good.
So I'll throw my
I'm
sneak
like,
attack
please
damage
do
into
much
there.
damage.
Yeah, 27 on that hit. And then Athero is gonna kind of back the fuck away a bit.
Can I spend my bonus action? Since I'm so up close, can I spend my bonus action just looking at the making of the statue, like its intricacies of? Because I'm trying to discern on, because I can't really kill it.
It's
Since
made out of a combination of amber and cobalt metal. It's a solid structure.
Do I feel any magic or like arcana coming off of it?
No. This thing's ancient and old. Like the temple
Okay.
itself.
Gotcha. All right, I'm just gonna disengage and move back a bit.
Oh, you're trying to dispel it? I dispel you!
Yeah, I was literally just gonna try to dispel it, but since it's not like a construct or anything, I'm just gonna.
It is
disengage.
considered
Good idea.
one, but it wouldn't be dispelled that way.
Gotcha. I understand. I'm gonna disengage and back up a bit.
I don't want you to waste it because it has immunity to it.
Yeah, gotcha. That's me.
Lurch.
No wonder they told us not to unseal the doors. You're doing us a favor. And Lurch will, he'll fly towards Athero. His broom. And he'll kind of lower it down so that if Athero wants to get on it, he can, and he'll just look at him and he'll say, I don't really know you, but we're the only ones really far enough away from that thing to not get killed by it instantly, and if you want to keep it that way, I suggest you get on.
Athero was like, you had me at that, and he'll just climb up onto the broom. I'll kind of sacrifice my reaction to do so.
And then I'll fly 15, so I'll fly. How high is this chamber?
60 feet. It goes into the other level, but yeah, we can just roleplay it. It goes. This thing is like 40 feet high. The fucking statue.
Okay. Yeah, I'll fly just using the rest of the broom's movement. I'll fly 30 feet, 35 feet over there. I will. Yeah, should be good. Alright, I will. Using hex magic, you see a little, which is a little kind of hand swish, and this almost like Blair Witch looking like twig symbol shows up on the cobalt golem. I hex it. And I'll give it disadvantage on strength checks, I guess.
Okay.
And then I will do Eldritch Blasts at it.
Miss. Like hits it, but like it doesn't do anything to it. Not powerful enough.
No. I'm glad we're out of its way.
You mean it hit its AC, but it didn't do any damage?
It didn't hit its AC at all.
Oh, okay.
It didn't hit hard enough, like as roll.
Yeah,
Yeah.
We just thought maybe you said it.
Like it could bounce off its
Yes,
armor. Or
but it
something.
hit, yeah.
Right. Like
It wasn't a good hit, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna bonus action channel divinity vow of enmity. I gain advantage on attack rolls against this guy.
Sure.
So that's my one Channel Divinity. And I will just take both of my things to hit him.
I think you're pretty far away from that.
Am I within? Oh, yeah, I'm going to run up to him. And then hit him.
19's a miss, 24 is a hit. 9
Oh.
slashing.
My token weird appeared back here. I don't know why.
And I can't Divine Smite, right?
You can if you want.
Yeah, I'll Divine Smite.
Just use the spell slots.
There we go.
Hits it.
And then I took like 5 feet of my movement. I'm gonna run back 25 feet, however far that is. Yeah, I'll run back there.
So it'll make an attack Bob. Grabs its hand and smashes you. 18 to hit.
Nope, it misses.
Smashes in the ground,
let's go.
breaking marble debris.
That would have been bad.
Emil was gone.
Sliced in half.
Rip.
Okay.
Nah, I didn't slice him in half, I just stabbed him. He's got a big
If
hole
I-
in his stomach.
Were to use my action to disengage, would I still be able to grab Amel's body?
Yeah, you can do that with just half speed.
Okay, so I'll do that because I remember he
Do you
said
have the
just
strength
always
for
take
it?
his
That's the
body.
question.
How much does Amel weigh?
What are you wearing,
God.
Emil? You're wearing plate armor or
I'm wearing
heavy
plate armor.
Oh god, yeah. So you need at least 15 strength to pull him.
There's no way
Oh
I
no.
have.
Oh no.
You got it.
No,
I
he
think-
doesn't, if they don't have the strength, they can't do it.
I think Embry would try and realize how heavy he is, and she'd be like, "Nope." So disengage. 5, 10, 15.
If he didn't have plate, I would be less DC, but yeah.
I love the
Yeah,
idea. I love the idea of Embre like turning around to run, and she just throws her hand down to grab Amel's arm, and as she tugs, she realizes it's too heavy and just keeps running. Like just
Oh, yeah.
drops him and runs.
With the way her mentality and
We have
being corrupted
priorities.
right now. Yep, exactly. She's like, I
Oh.
give 0 fucks.
Oh, I love
She just dips. Yeah, I don't have any more bardic. I will bonus action healing word myself then at first level. Great, not bad.
Alright, it's gonna target it. Let's see who's gonna pick. I can see on the ground. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's going for Gino. It's gonna spin its blade again.
Okay.
So it's gonna only hit the 2 of you, and it's gonna hit this pillar.
Oh, lovely.
It
Oh.
rumbled.
Oh,
Let's go.
17. I'll get it. Next attack has advantage on it.
Oh,
oh,
That's it. Will stab Gino with a sword. That's a hit.
Oh, it definitely is.
Take 34 slashing.
I'm done.
As it cracks the pillar heavily damaged, it gets hit one more time, really impactful. It will crumble whatever it's supporting up top on all of you in the vicinity area.
Oh, sick.
It's holding that. You see the line? It's holding that with that
Yeah.
fell on the other one.
Action, bonus action, and cunning action.
Oh, he's running away, guys.
But I can't do anything. There's
That
no.
word.
And I've only got fire. Fire psychic.
You don't have spells?
No. All of my spells involve having a bow, but I got a broken arm, so I can't use a bow.
Okay.
oof.
My only spell is to wish you a happy birthday.
Hey, now he's role playing it really well. Most people would complain by now.
What do you mean?
Oh, about broken arm for this long?
Oh, well, yeah, it's part of the game,
It's
so
gotta
why
heal
not?
it. I'm just saying, there are people like, is it healed yet? It's only been 24 hours.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's only
You're
been
like,
3
"Shit."
days, so it's only been 3 days, so it won't be healed yet. So that's why I don't mention anything. Eventually, it'll come back.
I think I'm just gonna do what I do best and shoot some more bolts at it. We'll go 25 to hit for 22 damage. 20 to hit, which I think hits.
20 is a miss.
20 is a miss. Okay. And then I will use my bonus action to do another crossbow shot with crossbow expert. Boy, 19 to hit. Game's hard. And that is Athero's turn.
That's it. Whisper, please.
Oh, my bad.
Oh. You gotta whisper next time.
Yeah.
Lurch.
Lurch just kind of like cranes his neck towards in the direction of Kiri. And then he just kind of smirks and says, "There goes the coward." And then continue flying, kind of skirting around the outside of the statue. You can just move your token along with mine if you want. And then I guess I'll just launch some more eldritch blasts at it.
That's a crit.
Let's go.
Oh, and then hex. Do I double hex? Because it's extra damage, or do I just?
I think so. If it's with
if
a
it takes
roll.
a dice, if it's
Yeah.
a dice, that's fine. Yeah. If it rolls, it does double, and if it's not, then it doesn't. Like Barbarian's Rage doesn't get doubled.
Yeah,
It's flat.
It's like 22 damage.
Bloody. Breaking apart slowly. That's a hit.
And then I think probably it. Oh, because it's immune to psychic damage, so landing hex wouldn't do anything. Yeah.
Damn it.
So I have the spell Find Steed. Could I summon a nightmare, or would I have to just do a warhorse?
You can summon it for flavor, but it wouldn't be a nightmare.
Okay. I'll cast Summon Steed, and that'll just use my action. Or Find Steed,
Find
and that'll
takes
just
10 minutes casting time.
Shit, never mind. My bad. Hold up. I had an idea, but never mind. I'll just go ahead and run up and attack it again then. Right here. And just double attack.
That's a miss. That's a miss. Tink, tink.
Jesus Christ.
You have advantage, don't forget, so roll with the
Oh,
advantage.
shoot, yeah. You're right, you're right.
Come on, Nat 20.
24 is
24.
Okay. As you hit it,
And
you watch
then-
it spark electricity as it surges. 18
I'll
lightning damage
use-
off of you.
I'll use my last spell slot to second level Divine Smite.
Okay. Just get shocked a little bit, your hair kind of frizzes out as you smack it for 13 damage.
I don't.
You did second level or first level? 'Cause that's first level.
I did second level.
Okay, then roll again for second level. There we go. No, it's not doing
It's
that.
gonna be
It'll
3D.
ask you. It'll ask you what level you want to cast it at.
It isn't asking me anything.
Really?
Yeah,
Just be a 3d8.
3d8. Okay. I'll just manually roll this. Okay,
Oof.
cool. I guess 6 extra damage.
It's better than none.
You'll have to be
Everything.
here. You can't stand on the same person. So I'll move you here, and there we go.
Ember just like pushes you aside. She's like, move.
Cool.
Like in White Chicks, move, bitch.
Yeah, exactly. She's like, don't stand on me.
Get out the way.
I am going to use my action to disengage. So 5, 10, 15, 20. Ah. So, to 60 feet. Kyrie's just within it. I suppose Embre will be nice, and she'll see Gino have fallen, like already after just like getting back in here. And Gino, since you've just gotten back, when Embre uses healing spells right now, she's been doing like vicious mockery insults instead. And she would just look at Gino and be like, right now, you've dropped my expectations more than I knew of you. Are you really the Gino I once knew? And cast Mass Healing Word. So that way everyone gets 7.
Within 60 feet.
60. Yeah, so I think
Be sacrificed.
Wait, no one told you to stay in the front.
And yeah.
Alright, it's going to.
Gino's alive.
Yeah, it's gonna spin again. Everybody. 21 to hit everybody. Around at 10 feet.
Me as well. Oh, 10 feet.
Yeah,
You
Gino
said
as well.
21 to hit?
Yeah, to
Yeah.
hit.
Oh, it misses me.
You dodge.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
As Gino, you get healed for 7. As you get slapped, you go down again.
Oh,
Oh
shit.
Yeah.
my god.
As it looks at Damien, and it drives its sword into him. For a second, it misses. As you block it,
Be glad we're not level 10.
Let's fucking go. Get fucking
Uh-huh.
fucked.
Damien is
Damien,
just
Damien,
gaping. Let's go.
tanking.
Can't hit me. I made sure of it.
Okay, so that was my movement and cunning action, and I am going to hold my action for finger death if it comes within 5 feet of me.
Alright.
5 feet doesn't have a range of like
It
60.
doesn't. It has
Yeah.
a range of 60 feet.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
massive.
Oh,
Spell.
shit! Then why did I move?
Okay, use it.
I'm going to use it on
It's no inflict wounds, baby.
him.
We're like down the steps, so like maybe I gotta go touch it.
You gotta
Figure it out.
death. Yeah, 60 feet. con save.
You should have said that. I was like, no, you gotta touch it.
24.
Ooh.
Okay, so he takes
Takes half.
31.
No. Does take it. Told you.
He has advantage on ability checks?
Yeah, he's a fucking golem. They all have magic persistence.
Oh.
Nice. Oh, well.
Well, you did damage. Now you have 2
Yep.
left. How do you
Yep.
roleplay it? How do you roleplay the finger of death? That's your, like, the thing you got. Does your hand turn to a bone? What is this? Detail it up for us.
So what happens is I point. I kind of remember the gift that that I received, and I point at him, and my finger turns skeletal for a moment, and the part of my finger that turns skeletal kind of shoots off right into his face, like a bullet in a way. So it's kind of like an ethereal skeleton hand that comes out of my kind of like, it's hard to explain. That kind of engulfs my hand, and then it kind of shoots at him right in the chest or the face, however you want to see.
You see, like, a kind of maybe like a skull entity, like, hit it as it, like, kind of laughs and hackles as it kind of cracks the sculpture of the golem a little bit. As Atharo, you see just, like, a death beam just fire out of Kyrie.
You see Lurch
Athero's.
impressed for like a split second.
Yeah, Athero's gonna also like raise an eyebrow, sort of impressed. Oh, look at him go. I shouldn't let myself get left behind then. And he will pop his last fighting spirit as a bonus action, and he is going to take some pot shots. First hit is a 23 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
And the second hit is not
That's
going to hit.
Boink.
Oh my gosh. For 24 damage. And Athera's just gonna kind of take a deep breath. I'm just about spent here.
Alright, your death saves have reset, Gina. Roll another one. Whisper, please.
Yes. Can't see it though on my character page. But I guess I'm
you
using.
don't do it on the character. You do it on the left-hand side. You see the dice thing? GM
Oh, okay.
That's the one we
Yeah,
use
yeah.
because the character one does not work.
Gotcha. Is it just a regular D20 or
Yeah.
plus the modifier?
It's just
Okay.
no modifier for you.
Okay.
Alright. As Gino fights. Alright, Lurchy.
I was going to do something, but I completely forgot what it was.
Yeah, he is just like falling in love with the spell you just saw.
I'll just keep shooting. I'll just blast at it.
Miss.
Super misses. Damn.
That's sweet.
Let's go!
I think Lurch did like have a little bit of room in his heart for Embrae. Seeing her go down would make him very upset. And so he just launched like this massive, like streaking red skull just at the golem and hit it right in the golem face. And I will also add, because I keep forgetting I have this. I'll add a cruelty die to this. So I will do damage, yes. And then hits.
Wow, it's almost dead.
Just add, yeah, I can add another d6. I'll just roll that.
Damien, gotta tank this again for us.
Alright. I will just do 2 more longsword hits.
They both miss.
Oh.
Tink, tink.
He's so mad right now. He's so angry. If I climb like this pillar, hold up.
It's almost destroyed,
Could
but you
I?
can try to climb it if you want to parkour.
Like, could I climb it and like parkour to like get to?
You want to jump on the fucking golem? Okay, you can try. Roll me athletics. Against its athletics. You can parkour the pillar easily, depending if you want to jump on it. I'm assuming that's what you wanted to do, or did you just want to?
I want to climb and then like jump around the golem just to get between the golem and like the 2 people who are down here, because I know I can do something to help them, but I can't really.
So you
help
wanted to
them.
just go here and jump over here?
Yeah, I want to climb and then jump to make sure, like, try and negate the going around this guy and not get any opportunity attacks on myself.
I was just gonna go for Kyrie, but you protect Kyrie now. Alright, you block him as you're in the way.
Alright. That's it.
Death save whisper, please. Why are you rolling 2 of them?
I have to roll a disadvantage. You gave me that curse of the Dark Mother.
Oh,
Number 1,
yeah. Alright, you're coughing heavy blood everywhere. Blood coming out of them.
Oh.
Alright, golem. He's not happy you're in the way. It's going to use his sword to cleave you. 33. 35 slash.
That was with the rip. I'm down.
33.
You just watch the blade pierce his armor as you get knocked down, as he just walks over you guys going to him.
I tried so hard.
18.
We could still make it.
18 hits.
Get hit for 20 slashing.
You make it very hard to be able to do shit.
Obliterate it. Oh, yes. That's what we want.
Do it.
Let's go.
Alright,
Do it.
As how do you want to destroy it? As half of it blows it up.
Fucking go.
I'm gonna put my hand right on it, and then that same thing is just gonna, like a big pulse of energy comes out of my hand, and just blows a hole right through the chest. Or I guess in this case, it would be kind of like melts the chest itself.
So it just drops down and breaks into pieces, ending combat. As I'm not gonna get out of the tournament because people are dying right now. So, Kyrie, what are you gonna do? Since you don't have an action anymore.
This is all I can do is come right here. Use my cunning action to walk up. Is everybody breathing here?
Yes, but they're dying, coughing blood and stuff. Athero, as you watch, the man that ran away, kill it.
Perhaps he's not as much of a coward as I first took him for. Athero is going to ready his action, and he'll kind of tell Lurch, I've got a healing potion on me, but I need to be near one of them in order to use it.
How high are you up?
I think I said it was like 35 feet.
You can roll an acrobatics or athletics if you want to jump off Athero. But if you
Sure, Athero's... Yeah, Athero will try it then.
18.
18.
As you land on your knees, kind of crack a little bit as you spend 15 feet to get down.
Oh, I can get to about here, and then don't think I could. I'll action dash, um, and then I'll just kind of take the potion out, and I'm holding it currently.
Alright. Gino, that's safe. Whisper. As you watch Gino cough blood. Lich.
I will. Lie down. I think I can probably get about there. It was 50 feet. And then. I guess I'll use my action to dash. And I'll get ready to try and stabilize Embray.
Alright.
So.
You're lucky that wasn't a skeleton. Because frick, it would be pretty cool to have a golem following us around.
And death save Whisper, please.
It's slash.
Oh no, I
W?
would just do the dice on the left hand side. You'll see a dice on roll 20. And then there's a GM roll little toggle thing.
Got it.
Damien. Due to the tolls that you were given, you die.
Oh,
Well, they denied them, so. What was your last words as you die,
Oh no!
Damien?
I'd probably. Who's closest to Damien right now?
This boy, the guy's alive.
He like turns his head. His eyes like flash red. He's like, kill Strahd. Then done. He gone.
His eyes
Rip
go
my boy.
pale white as he just doesn't move anymore. It's Ombre. What's your last words as well? Her curse killed her. That she got a long time ago.
So I think she would look at Kyrie, and like in this moment, right beforehand, I think that maybe she would not have like the Amber Temple making her be as like mean. And is Kyrie like leaning by her or like that close?
You have a lot of people next to you.
Because I think like Embry would like slightly reach up to like maybe like grab some part of him, and she would just say, "Thank you for trying to fix my instrument," and then just go limp. It was the one nice thing she had someone do for her.
This isn't funny. Is Gino still alive?
We'll see. He's still breathing, yes. But barely.
Oh, you guys. I'm gonna put my hand because I can see that Gino, or not Gino, the other two passed. I'm going to put my hands on Gino and do a cure wounds.
Alright, Gino, you come back up.
Kind of once his.
The second time you got us killed. And I'm gonna slap him right in the face.
Sits up a bit, wincing from the pain, and he looks over at Embry and kind of hold his head.
I stand up and hold my hand out to pick you up. Get up. We can't be sitting around here.
Fine. Kind of like just keeps muttering to himself. And it stands up, fully on its own. I'm okay. And it starts to walk in the direction of the room.
I am gonna see if there's any healing potions on any of these two.
If they had starter healing potions, you can't take them.
Did they purchase any healing potions with the money? Or
I know nobody, unfortunately, can take my Robostars because that was a gift, but I do have a cloak of protection on me.
I also have a
Yeah.
cloak of protection.
Yeah,
and
that was
But yours is a starter stuff.
yeah.
Oh,
The cloak of protection, was that a starter?
No, I had bought that.
They bought that one.
And then I also had an Electum flute. If you want to sell it, that was worth some money.
Did we get that from the travels here?
Yeah, we had picked it up when we were in one of the caves where I was
Oh,
like
okay.
searching the campsite.
I'm gonna start
And then I had
looting her shit.
460 gold. Yeah.
I don't think we could take your gold because that was starter's gold, but I think we should be able to
No,
take
this was-
the rope.
No.
This was from Felon's
It's
stuff.
Ombre. The other guy, the Damien, you can't take any of his stuff. His stuff is starter stuff.
Yeah, my stuff is old.
Okay, well, so while I'm kind of looting bodies, what's Lurch and Othero doing?
Meal's stuff is, again, can't take. A lot of it's just his own stuff.
I'll be back in the morning.
I made you character sheets. They're in the backup section. Gina just goes to the treasure room. I love it. This is all I wanted. I didn't care about you guys. Alright, we're gonna take a quick 5-minute break. We'll be back early.
Now you guys get to see the dark side of what Kyrie really is.
Oh my gosh, that's so sad though. Oh.
I agree.
Bro.
Get
That was really
Ombre
unfortunate.
just. This is it. This is the thing that did it.
God damn.
I know. I was legit hoping she was going to be the bard that made it all the way. Like, I really liked her. She had died so much. She'd been through like a rough time.
She had been
Leg
through all
chopped
of the
off, yeah.
things. Yeah.
All right, so
Gino
now,
Amal dying twice. Like,
Did you
literally
guys see on
being
the
tossed out of
on
a
the
tower.
How
did you
did you
guys
get the
see on the
curse?
death sheet what I put for Amel the second time?
No, let me look. Electric Boogaloo.
How did you get the other curse, Ombre?
It was remember when we were in the Night Mother's cave?
Oh,
with
and
the
you
Lord
spoke
God, and I
oh,
put the
that.
ring back.
Juliet.
Yep, because I
Aw.
wanted her to have her husband's ring, so I didn't think it was worth it, and she didn't get anything anyway. And
You
then
know
Red
what's
was like,
even more
surprise curse.
sad is that it wasn't her husband. It was fucking, oh god, a loom from like back in the murder house.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
I had
So
Well, I'm
I'd like to
excited for you
think
all
that
to
they're
see
together
mine.
now, but
Right.
Oh, trust me, when Red has these encounters, when they come, there's a reason why we've had so many deaths. And I don't know. This is actually the first encounter that I was
No
able
way.
to be here because of there was.
I
no
will
work.
say if we
I was
weren't
doing
operating with like multiple failed death saves preemptively, I think we would have been totally fine in this fight.
Well, not only that, the fact that if I didn't get those gifts, this would have turned out way different. Like I had to use up. I only have one more gift, and I'm worried that if I use it up, I die.
Right.
Or you become I feel like you become a lich.
Hey, regardless, I still have that plan to use this freaking thing on Lurch because I hate him so much.
Oh shit.
On
Oh my
the-
god,
on the
Yuka's
bright
back?
side,
Ah shit.
on the bright side, Dr. P has like way
It's
more shit.
Nicholas.
she-
Nicholas immediately heard Yuka.
Yep.
I came back as soon as I heard it.
So we just saw Eucalyptus and we're just like, whoa,
You're gonna
wait a
see
minute.
somebody, yeah. Even if none of you
Oh.
know her from the very beginning.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So the things you had were what? A robe of protection?
Cloak of protection, yeah. That's about
For-
all. And that flute, the Electum.
Yep,
I'm saying like
and
a
460
backup.
gold.
Oh,
In
460
case.
gold. Hey, yo, wait.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm looting this while you guys are doing your shit. That's why I was
That's
asking
that's
what
like
you guys
one
are doing.
arrow. That could buy me one arrow.
Yeah, that's
Bro,
what
yeah.
I was thinking too. I'm like, maybe
Right.
now I'll be able to
The
afford.
jacked up prices.
I'm not gonna lie, I was panicked because my quiver almost emptied in that fight. I was like, oh god, and then I would have had to spend an action to fucking
All I
grab more
have-
from my bag.
All I have in my quiver right now is 6 arrows.
Yeah,
Nine. I
if
have
every-
9 arrows left for my thing. Oh, I get my crossbow back. Okay.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
might
I
have
mean,
that
if
huge
everyone
jewel.
died, I could have just, like, I could pepper it with Eldritch Blasts until it eventually dies.
Yeah, you would
Yeah.
have just been swinging around on your frickin'
It would have just
brew.
been a Pharaoh and Lurch shooting until it eventually
Mhm.
dies.
I mean, on the bright side, Dr. P has 3 uses of Revivify that they can
Does
share.
Dr. P not have cantrips?
Dr. P has
Paladin's Stone.
so many cantrips. She
Really?
has Spare
Yeah.
the Dying, Guidance, Sacred
Oh, shit.
Flame, Toll the Dead, Thaumaturgy,
All
Shillelagh, Thunderclap, and
Sacred-
Chill Touch.
Sacred
Oh.
Flame is radiant, is it not?
Mhm.
I think
Yeah.
so.
I think that would have probably done damage to it.
I mean, I was Divine Smiting, which is radiant damage. But I
Yeah.
also have shit
Yeah.
like Vampiric Touch.
Oh, nice.
Inflict Wounds. I have Bless. I have.
I was just thinking,
Enhance
because if you
ability.
had anything that can do like damage on a failed save, that-
Oh.
you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah,
like,
yeah.
That's the only thing.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure. But I have, like, so much shit I can do as Dr. P spell-wise. And that's all she is as a spellcaster. She can't really do much else.
Well, you're a paladin, so you swing swords more than anything else.
Dr.
Yeah.
P? Dr. P's a cleric.
You
a
gave off
druid.
such heavy.
Paladin.
Oh no, that was Damien.
Oh
Paladin.
that
no,
was Damien,
Damien's was a paladin warlock. He was an
Yeah.
oath of
Oh.
vengeance paladin. He took his oath. All of his power came from his hate of Strahd. Like, he was turned by Strahd, and then he eventually got out, and like he was one of Strahd's like pets or whatever, and he eventually escaped, and used his hate and took an oath to kill Strahd, which is why he didn't let refused to let the temple corrupt him, because he was already that kind of person and he didn't want to be that person again.
Unfortunately, Red made it so that way I had to be corrupted. Because I touched the sarcophagus.
Yeah, it's kind of weird because warlocks are like technically full casters, but they get less spell slots than a half caster does. It's like I
Yeah,
get them back
Yeah.
on the rest, but
I was pretty low on spell slots. I used my last one to try and get that last divine smite off.
Keep bringing in pretty girls,
rough.
she's gonna wind up becoming corrupted too.
If only you knew her backstory, Kyrie. It was so sad.
Who?
Everybody has Geno curse.
Oh,
Every
okay.
time Geno touches something, everybody dies except for him.
Well, I
It's
was
literally
thinking, like,
that. It's so funny.
Born. He's just like, he died. He don't remember us. That's what Mel thought.
Alright, well, for those size, you can make your characters. I can't promise you to be introduced right away. Depending on the character, it might be allowed right away, but it might take a bit, so.
Yeah, I mean, I have Dr. P already ready.
Well,
Isn't it Dr. Sick? Or wouldn't it be E?
No, it's Dr. P because her name's Pestilence.
Were you? Oh, you were not Dr. P. Okay, you kept on talking
Damien.
Dr. P, so I thought you were.
Yeah, Damien, he survived one whole
Damien,
session and died.
Oh, he made a session and a half. He made it further than I thought he was going to.
Dude, he was saying everything. Everybody was praying that he'd survive.
He made it further than the last Empire.
This is like, we're not letting anything else kill you because we're gonna be the one we're gonna kill you.
Alright, well, let's continue on with the game, and then you guys, I will introduce you when I see fit.
Just depends on my character as well. If they rest.
Huh?
Oh, I was saying, if they do a long rest, then most likely ML will wake back up.
Oh, we ain't doing any more long rests in here.
Yeah,
we're all gonna die.
Athero is going to start refilling his quiver with crossbow bolts in his bag.
As you know, you see piles and piles of gold before your eyes. Riches by a heart conceived. You see in the first pile, as there's one, what pile do you want to look at? Each pile has a number, which depending on the pile you want to look at.
We'll start the one where you started to describe to.
The first pile has a lot of money, about 17,500 copper looses, pieces all scattered, but 30 gold pieces of gemstones, combined of diamonds, rubies, and sapphires. 3 rusted suits of plate armor worthless. 9 rusted shields are also worthless. And a child-sized sarcophagus made of black wood inlaid with gold.
Kind of turns towards what's this person's name again? I forgot.
Lurch.
Oh, Lurch.
Very strange and kind of imposing figure.
Oh yeah, he looks creepier than he was now.
Kind of looks like a scarecrow come to life. He's
yeah,
like
but you
7
have
feet tall.
bones and flesh. It's gross.
Yeah, and all his, due to a previous thing that happened in the Ember Temple, all of his skin has like sloughed off, so he just kind of looks like a musculature. He doesn't really have like proper eyes. He just kind of has these like white, kind of glowing spots in his eye sockets. He's got like a classic kind of witch hat, and then these like long kind of shadowy robes that kind of stick out on the shoulders. And he has a broom that he flies around on, as well as a little rod he carries.
He kind of turns his head in his direction and looks back at the pile. We should take some of this stuff. We might be able to use it when we get out of here. It looks like a different pile.
Yes, if we went through all that effort, I'm certainly going to be taking my reward.
Oh wait, I apologize, not to interrupt. I forgot, Gino, I had that book on Embre, the one that was about Strahd.
Gotcha.
Oh, Bronze gave that to you?
Yeah, I had taken it from his body when we
When you
looted
did
him.
left the place.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'll
sorry. I
write
just
that
know
down
that was
here.
important. Yeah.
Just take a large tome out, and Gino doesn't even care about it. He just goes for the treasure.
Yeah, I'm looting it, but Althero and I are looting and stuff like that.
Alright,
so,
Lurch, you want to look at that one? Okay. You see a pile of iron ingots worth 250 gold pieces total, weighing about 2,500 pounds. 30 holy symbols worth 5 gold pieces each of gods of various worlds, a set of 12 copper chalices, and a silver filigree with 25 gold pieces each, A gilded skull with red garnets in its eye sockets with 250 gold pieces, and 8 war hammers and 6 war picks.
I'll take the gilded skull. That would be interesting to lurch.
A lot of
Sarah,
stuff.
I'll give you $200.
There's a good chance that you won't be able to carry all this shit out with you. That
Yeah,
much
I'll just-
copper is insane.
yeah.
What are you gonna fill up your bags?
Be taking if you select things.
Even if it doesn't weigh that much, it's a lot of copper. As you see in this pile, Gino, you see 12,000 silver pieces, 5 rusted suits of ring mail, 6 rusted breastplates, worthless, of course, a silver rapier with a pink glass hilt, 4 rusted greatswords, worthless, and a gilded chariot worth 750 gold pieces. That rapier looks kind of funny. The pink glass.
Well, yeah, it's a big glass hilt, so it's like.
It turns you into a woman.
It's the last pile over yonder as Kyrie goes sifting through. As you find 7,000 wooden coins painted with gold that are worthless. 15,000 copper pieces, 15 iron pots, an obsidian scepter with gold filigree with 2,500 gold pieces, 11 rusted helms worthless, 15 thin leather-bound tomes, all signed copies of storybooks called The Snow Dwarf and the Seven Whites. I love that one.
Oh, the snow dwarf and the sound.
That's not controversial at all. I don't know. We shouldn't really be taking stuff from here, you guys.
It's like Pirates in the Caribbean.
Yeah, but
You looked at this middle one yet?
Yeah, it was no, it wasn't taken yet. No.
for right now, I'll look at the scepter, and I'll take one of the copies of the book.
Alright, as Gino, you find the last ones over there. 6,600 electum pieces. Ew. Each coin stamped with a visage of Strahd. 75 empty bottles. A trunk filled with 6 fine dress and gowns with 25 gold pieces each. 10 pieces of jewelry with 250 gold pieces each. And 500 gold pieces in a rotten wooden chest. 8 painted ceramic statues of saints worth 250 gold pieces each. Weighs about 50 pounds each.
Looks at his own robes and clothing. It's bloody, torn to shreds. As he begins to strip and takes one of the fine dresses. Well, the fine outfit.
He gets a good full view.
He doesn't feel any shame while he does it. He kind of like does it as a process, as something
Your
that needs
body
to be
doesn't.
done.
It seems to correlate. So you can tell, like, just the two of you looking at it. His body doesn't shiver at all. He's embraced the places. This place.
What? My clothes are shredded. I need new ones.
Gino's just ripped.
Scepter.
It's the last pile for Lurch. You find 9,000 silver pieces, 6 non-magical crystal bowls with 20 gold pieces each, a bronze crown with tiny gem eye dragons of spires with 750 gold pieces, a life-size wooden pony with 25 gold pieces, 6 marble vases with 100 gold pieces each, and it weighs 100 pounds apiece. That is all the loot here. A lot of garbage.
Yeah, especially when money's pointless here.
Take the crown. Just put it on my head.
He kind of
I'm
turns
gonna
towards
pop
Kyrie.
a scepter and a book.
And since I'm a nice DM, I like, out of the 4 of you, the 2 highest ones will get a magical item. Roll with D100. Highest 2 receives an item.
Oh, jeez.
Coming at you guys.
No,
Boy.
not you dead people. You don't get any. You can run in there, but you're not getting shit.
We want it all.
Oh,
You
damn
just
it.
see a ghost pick up the item.
54 and 44. Alright, 54. Let me get. Roll me a
Just like
D100.
Let me just roll real quick.
Oh,
You find a necklace across your treasures. You do not know what it is. The necklace itself seems to have a rather strange band around it. It doesn't seem to connect either end. As you can see, it is gold in stature with filigrees of dragons carved into it. That is what you
Oh,
find.
that is cool. I'm gonna put it on.
Alright. As our other individual, roll me a D100, Athero.
74.
You find a Vorpal sword.
Oh, wouldn't that be cool? Or a bag of holding.
You just put all of the money in the bag of holding.
Mm-hmm.
Just put everything. It's like,
That's
go,
what I was
go.
thinking. Like,
Or
if only we had a
portable
bag. Portable hole would even be fine. We get underneath doors easier.
I'd like you to roll me. Roll me a D10.
A nat 1.
There is 1 diamond inlaid into it. Roll me 2 D10s. There are 11 rupees inlaid into it.
Oh,
Roll me
I know
3
what you're doing.
D10s. There's 13 opals inlaid into it. Roll me 4 D10s. Fire opals, my apologies. And then that one, 22 regular opals. As you see a helmet with gemstones carved into it. So it looks like the gemstones can be pried out, as it's made of pure gold.
Athero will pick it up and he kind of goes, oh, this looks really fucking cool.
Yeah, same here.
Shiny.
Got a dragon necklace for some. A golden dragon necklace. It's pretty cool.
Oh yes, by the way, Gino. You said your name was...
He stops midway the door, sees a mill on the ground, kind of winces, and then turns back. Yes,
You're a wizard of sorts, aren't you?
yes.
Are you able to identify things?
He doesn't respond, but he nods.
Well, if you would be so kind, I did find this staff a little while ago. We were wandering the halls. Might be helpful.
If we're speaking truths, actually, when, and Athero's gonna kind of look over at Embre's body. When Embre and I were locked in the room together, we found, and he'll pull out this, like, mysterious wand. We found this, but we don't know what it does, so...
I would need several pearls to do what you guys asked me. Or an owl's feather. But while I was traversing through the lands of Barovia, I couldn't find much wildlife. Pretty much everything is dead here.
And luckily for you, I have just what you need. And Lorch kind of plucks something off his belt. He would have, several odd components. I don't think it'd be too far-fetched to say that he has an owl feather. So kind of pluck it off of his pouch and hand it over to you with these long, bony fingers.
He kind of takes it timidly off your bony fingers, and he kind of looks at it, inspects it. This will do. But I can only do one.
Well, I believe I mentioned it first, so...
If we manage to get this far
You
without knowing what
guys-
the one does, we can get a little further. I'm not too concerned about it.
Let's
In all
not
honesty.
waste the spots right now. We might need it for protection or some of equivalence. Can't really take any more short rests until we get out of here. But I'm kind of curious over here.
I'm already attuned to the staff. I just need to know what it does.
I'm surprised you didn't test it out on the golem.
Very well. As he kind of heeds Kyrie's warnings about just moving along, but he is quite curious himself about the staff, so he casts Revelio. Which is just identify, but he says Revelio.
Oh, okay. That could have been a cure wounds or something.
Yes, because wizards have cure wounds.
Yes, they do. Wizards can have any spell. They just have to learn it first.
Not quite.
No, you can't just learn.
No,
It
otherwise
it has to be
nobody
on the wizard spell list, yeah.
Yeah,
Ah.
otherwise people would just play wizards all the
Unless
time.
you go meta magic adept and you take the cleric
Yeah.
as well.
Wizards already had access to so many spells, giving them druid and cleric spells. That would just be ridiculous.
Well, it'd be great because then they get the most spell slots, don't they?
No,
Oh,
clerics,
I don't
sorcerers,
know.
and wizards all get the same amount.
They just can recover the most in like a short rest, but I think Sorks can still do a lot with the sorcery points, recovery stuff.
yeah, because as my forge cleric, I was able to regain on a short rest too, so all my spell slots, but he didn't survive. But I'm gonna try to start sneaking in here slowly. Just kind of.
What did it say, Red? The staff. Because I cast identify on it.
Are
I
you
just
casting-
labeled it
casting
to
as
be-
a spell? Or
Yeah, I
ritual?
just as a
Ritual will be
as a
damages.
ritual. Yeah,
Okay, so I have to wait. So what do you want to do, Kyrie?
I'm gonna start going through this area here. I'm gonna use up another. How many people are in here before I go? There's 3 people in here. I'm going to use up another of my psionic powers, and I'm gonna link my mind to all 3 of you guys for 1 hour. And so you guys.
sorry. What did you do?
I linked my mind to you guys for 1 hour.
Oh,
It just
okay.
telepathically connected to us.
Yeah, and so we can communicate through me as a kind of like a walkie-talkie system. And then I'm gonna slowly come down here and kind of inspect the room from in the crevice here. And I'm going to tell the closest person to. I'm going to tie a rope around me and say, if I tug, you pull me out.
He's going to nod, but he's going to send a message. I'm probably not the best person to try and pull you up. As he kind of shows and gestures to his arms. I'm not the strongest.
Whatever, it helps.
I think Lurch would also send a message, but as you hear it, there's also like a cacophony of other like whispers and voices in his head that trail into your mind as you get the message too. And he just says, I'm also not the most physically apt being, but
Pulling is better than nothing. And I'm going to stop right here and look into the room to see what I
So
can
you
find.
see, with your eyes, you can see a golden marble staircase with the black marble railings hugging the northern wall as it spirals gently up 30-foot wide shaft. Lying in the middle of the room are 6 rotting wooden crates. The amber is covered with walls of sculptures and looking at tentacles that intertwine around the marble's bas reliefs. Kings and queens and pharaohs and sultans attend the myriad slaves. The west, south, and east walls contain alcoves. Standing in each alcove is a tall, rough black amber, like the ones that you had seen before where you got your gift. 2 wide cracks have opened up to the south wall, spilling rubble and shattered pieces of amber onto the floor to the southeast of the corner.
What do you see? He sends the message.
It's a room with staircases and stuff like that. I don't know if it's trapped, but I'm going to try something. What I'm going to do is I'm going to activate a soul knife, and I'm going to throw it at this barrel here.
Great. Okay.
It's not the bonus, but it's a knife nonetheless.
You hit the crate as it stirs something inside of it. Roll initiative. So every crate blows up as you see 6 vampire spawn out.
Oh.
Well, the
I'm
rest
glad
of
I
us
did
might
that
also be done.
before I got in there. We're under attack.
This is starting.
Deja vu
I'm
all over again.
me
Well,
playing
we know
another
Gino-
archer
we
in
know
the
Gino and
same
Kyrie
damn
are the
shoes.
hooligans.
Oh
Yeah.
no!
Please.
Hey, it beats all getting in here. Now they're bottlenecked.
Yeah, but they have their vampire spawns. They can climb the walls.
Last time I played an archer surrounded by vampire spawn, it did not end well for him.
No, I know, but it beats being in that room unable to get out.
Alright, Kyrie, what do you do? You see a bunch break out.
And I'm gonna come right here. So that's my movement, and I'm gonna say vampires. And to hold my action to attack if any come through that
Okay.
wall.
Lurch.
sorry, hold on.
There's 6 of them. I think I'd seen more of those sarcophaguses in there too.
25, 30. Just get a little bit of a better sideline.
I'm guessing, Gina, you want to stop your ritual casting?
Yeah, for sure. Thanks, Red.
Lurch just kind of tilts his head and says, "Apologies, Kyrie, but..." Oh, wait, no, you're out there. Okay, you're fine. He's just gonna...
I'm looking at you, thinking, now what the fuck are you
I
doing?
laugh. He just like dominates him. Go in there. And
I
die.
thought he was going
A dominate
to attack
person.
I thought he was
Go in
going
there
to
and die.
attack me.
No, but what I will do is I'll drop a Sickening Radiance level.
Okay.
What do I have?
Oh. In there, like that.
Yeah, just
More like
as
this.
many as possible. Yeah, let's do that. I can't really see in the room, so... Well, let's just over here for now.
Yeah, this guy's gonna roll a con save. Fails. Give me the damage.
Yeah, the full 40.
Oh,
Oh.
terrible damage. But if they can be exhausted, then it takes one level of exhaustion.
Yes, they can.
Cool.
So it's going to run out. Irie.
Woohoo! I hit it. If my character sheet ever appears where it is
Oh, how are you flying, Lurch?
Well, how tall is it? 60 feet?
In this room, no, it's not 60 feet. It's probably like 20 max.
Yeah, I'd be up like 15 feet probably.
okay, I'll roll a d20 plus 8.
Oh, your sheet's not popping up?
Yeah. I might just restart the browser.
Alright, well, this one's pulling in a little bit, kind of, since you're not actually there. It is going to attack you, Kyrie. Twice. 10's a miss, and a bite for 22.
The bite hits.
As you take 4 piercing and 9 necrotic. As you lose 9 of your maximum hit point count from that necrotic bite. So it's not... It's auto hit. It doesn't have a save to it. It just hits you. So the 9 necrotic goes at your maximum instead of your actual. So we'll regain hit points equal to the necrotic taken. This boy is going to action dash. Is going to pick the light. See if he does. Con save. 15. I'm assuming yes.
Okay, give me a
That
sec
fails.
to do this.
Alright, it's going to pop this up. Ooh, that's a lot of... Can I roll my damage on that one?
Ooh.
And roll me the... Yeah, thank you.
Holy shit damage.
And if that kills him before
It doesn't kill him.
he
No.
attacks? No? Okay.
No, these are strong. Give me another one. Con save. 21 succeeded. Mind you, it just runs out. Like, doesn't matter.
Oh, I think it takes half on a success.
Nope, it's a hit or suck.
Oh, gotcha.
And it's the kind of spell that hits both parties. You see a bunch of vampires coming out.
Athera's gonna kind of take a big gulp, kind of thinking that this is likely the end of the line now. And he'll step back a bit, and he'll fire at that vampire spawn there with his first hit. 20 to hit. Which I'm assuming hits.
Yup. Which one?
This one right here. For 17 damage. And then he'll take another shot.
Yep.
Another 20 to hit for 19 damage. And then he will bonus action take one final shot at it. Oof. That is his turn.
Alright, so let's roll con. 18.
Yeah, that's success.
Gonna ash and dash, crawling out. I think we'll crawl on the wall here, actually. This one's gonna make a con save as well. Fails, gonna damage. So it's gonna crawl on the wall as well.
There we go.
Gino, you see them piling in.
Yeah, he's going to send a message to all three. And he's going to say, "Don't move." He's going to cast his version of Ice Ball, but 4th level.
Alright, drop.
Wow, that's some bad damage, man.
Dexterity. 20, 13, 9, 22, 16. Alright. 2 failed. 3 succeeded. As you sculpt the spell, I'm assuming?
Yeah. That's why I told him to move.
This one gets obliterated. Turns to ash. Nothing remains from it.
If I die here, I wish to remember those who have lost. And kind of stares down the vampires. Not afraid, but slowly accepting his fate.
Alright. Give me the damage as this one runs through. Kind of crawl on the walls next to Ward's Kyrie. Kyrie.
Bonus action, disengage. And I am going to go up to Gino and use Cure Wounds, maybe, hopefully. I prompted for it, so
You haven't moved your token yet, so.
I did. Okay, so it must be a really bad leg.
I just moved you 10 feet if you want, but I don't know how far you're going back.
Yeah, just give me a second. I'm going to roll 20 on Discord. At least it's a little
I'll be
better.
I'm just gonna get a bottle of water.
pretty bad when the Discord bot works better than the freaking website.
Yeah, my plan is that if the other room is like taller than 30 feet, I'm just gonna fly in there. But if the vampires
It
come in,
is, but it's
they have to
rough
come back
terrain.
they have to come back into the radiance.
I think they have more movement than we do, though.
Yeah, well, they have a climbing speed, I'm pretty sure. So
I can throw and whip them
ooh,
and drag them back in.
Did you guys see my rolls go through?
He's back now.
I did not.
Oh well, I'll keep it average. I'm an average guy.
There you go, Gino. 12 HP.
And 8 sneak attack damage.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Ow.
Okay, is this like room in here? Is it taller than 30 feet?
In that room, this one,
Yeah.
it goes up because it has a stairwell. But some of the room is only 20 feet. Some of the room goes up to 40 feet. Yes, Lurch, betray your friends and fly in.
Yeah, I mean, I'll risk it.
You want to stop the spell?
No, I'm gonna fly myself into it.
You're gonna hurt yourself.
Yeah, I know. But if I can get far enough to a point where I can be above it, then I will.
Yeah. You're not above it. Once you have to hit the stairwell area, but once you enter it, roll me your save. Bond save for your thing. So you roll me damage for yourself now?
Watch it be the highest one I've rolled so far.
Probably.
Use your freaking wand. Let's see what it does.
oh,
22 radiant. Roll me a con save for your spell.
Oh, right.
Problem is he doesn't know how to use the staff. He can use it, but he has no idea how it does.
Yeah, and just
You can't just
Try
like
to use it.
blatantly like.
yeah, because there might be like a power word or something.
Oh, I just realized that's something I could have done. That's fine. Console. Oh, shit. I swear
Oh.
it wasn't even worth it.
Let's go.
Well. I can't stay in this room. So stay there.
Okay.
This one. Okay, my Eldritch Blasts are
Which one are you getting?
going off today. Just the one I can. Right there.
Okay.
Nice. 15 damage.
Didn't like that.
Next one is.
That's a hit.
It's almost another natural 20. And then I'll use. Yeah, I'll enter my from the dread. Just sometimes chew them. $10. 11 10s.
This one starts to regenerate its hit points as it runs back at you. Climbing a wall and doing a wall jump onto your broom. It's gonna try to grapple the broom. You're gonna have to give me either athletics or acrobatics to evade it.
Alright.
17
Good
is the
God.
thing. 17 is the thing. You evade
Let's
it 'cause
go!
it drops on the ground.
Yeah, I think Lurch, like, sees it coming and he just, like, bends, like, weirdly backwards over the broom and just, like, swipes it out of the air.
This thing is starting to crawl. Going towards. Make an attack, Pop, if you like.
Darn right.
So, heal eye set up a little bit. Yeah, that's a hit. As you hurt the damage that it healed. Nice. As it goes for a Thero. 14's a miss. 23 for its bite.
Yeah, that hits.
Take 4 piercing and 6 necrotic into your maximum hit point. So it heals for 6.
Okay. Thero is going to just take some shots at the one that's in his space then. Oh, 12 to hit. Oh my god. And then bonus action, he'll take his last shot
That's a hit.
for 18 damage.
Alright, this one is going to crawl around Gino and attack him. 8's a miss, 16 to hit for a bite.
Definitely hits.
Alright, you get bitten by it. You take 6 piercing as you lose 11 damage necrotic into your maximum hit point. So that reduces your 71. Yeah, there we go. So he just begins to
Keep
suck
track
the
of how
blood.
much your regular is still.
This one will go to Thero. 21 to hit.
That hits.
Is it grabs you instead?
Oh.
Grapples you. Will bite you. 18.
That hits, yeah.
You take 7 piercing and 7 necrotic to your maximum hit point. As it heals. Gino.
Kind of turns around. Perfect. He, will this hit? Oh no, I'm not evocation. Okay, we're good. Gonna do an ice prison, 4th level. It's just binding ice, but I just call it ice prison. Oh my god, it's terrible, man.
So,
But he's gonna
where are you coning it?
right. Let me do my line. Cone. Yeah. Yep. You got it, Red.
So you want to hit all 3 of them.
Yeah.
What's con save?
Does your ally get hurt too?
He's
No.
His evocation was, yeah.
Nice.
9 it fails, 17 succeeds, 15 it fails. Alright, so this one's it's frozen into ice. Does not takes a little bit of damage. And then they're restrained.
The only way they can escape is if they break each other out. Leave.
Alright, this one will start to regenerate as it'll attack Kyrie. Claw. 24?
Mm-hmm.
For 9 slashing. So it'll bite you for 22 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
For 4 piercing and an 8 necrotic into your maximum hit point. Drink the blood.
How much? 8?
8 necrotic into your maximum hit point. So your 33 is minused again.
I'm aware. God damn it. Go all out here. By Soul Knife. 15 probably misses.
It is a hit.
19.
Both hit. Which one are you hitting? Which one are you attacking? I don't know which one are you hitting.
The one that hit me. This one up here.
Oh, only one sneak attack on the first one.
Yeah, I forgot to take off the sneak for this other ones. And
Alright, 29 damage.
I'm not going to make it after this turn.
Gotta believe, Lurch. It's down below you, trying to get up to you.
Oh, I'm fine. I'll get back. Lurch will kind of look at Kyrie, and he'll kind of tilt his head and almost sneer in his direction, and he'll just say, "You have a habit of judging me quite harshly for putting us in precarious positions, but I certainly don't try and damn these people to death. This is on you." And he'll use his action to dash and just fly out.
Ooh. This vampire is going to make its way towards Kyrie. 11's a miss, 13's a miss. This one is going to attack one. And also heals, forgot about that. So we'll also heal. Both misses you as well.
Okay. Athera is... He's gonna try and take a shot at the one that's already quite hurt by them.
Okay.
That isn't binded. He'll go for 24 to hit.
Yeah.
And he'll throw his sneak into there, so that's 22 damage on that one. And then he'll go for another shot. Oh my god.
Miss.
And then bonus action, his last shot, 20 to hit for another 18 damage on that one.
As you watch it turn to ash.
And he just kind of smirks and nods.
This vampire is going to attack Gina with disadvantage. 13 and 17?
Both hit.
13 hits you? Okay.
Yeah,
10.
13 exactly.
You take 10 slashing.
Yeah.
And you take 5 piercing as he bites you. As 3 necrotic goes into your maximum hit point as he drains a little bit. This one will attack. Ortho 13 and 17.
Both miss.
Well, might as well go down swinging, man. See another ice ball.
Yes.
Alright, hits everybody. Okay, dexterity. That one succeeds. That one fails. That one one fails, and that one fails.
As he kind of smirks a bit as he sees Lurch leave, and he kind of looks up at the ceiling, or the boundless darkness that the ceiling probably has. And he's like, "Guess it's my time."
Alright, the vampire will attack Kyrie. 22 to hit for claws for 8 slashing.
I'm down.
Alright, as 9 misses you for its second attack. Death save whisper, please. Kyrie, you brace against the darkness, correct? You
what do you mean?
Darkness? Have you refused the darkness when you came in here, the tolls?
So far, yep.
You die.
Yep.
You only had 1 death save.
I'm assuming I would feel the psychic connection just sever at that point.
Yeah, you just watch him just cuts off. You probably like smile a bit.
He kind of debates for a moment, and he's like, I do despise vampires, though. I'll fly back towards them. Just good. He'll still stay far away from them, but he'll launch. One at this one and one at the other one on the third.
I didn't hit that.
We all saw that. 17, where does that go into?
Just the first. This.
You have advantage because you're restrained.
Oh.
Because of the ice.
Move again. It's higher. Oh, that's lower.
17
Still
hit.
hits. 13 damage.
Damn. Second attack. That's a hit. So you obliterate it, turning to ash. So you're no longer grappled.
He'll look and he'll see Irie's nearly dead body. He smirks a bit.
This vampire will attack. 21 to hit for 8 slashing.
Yep.
So you watch it starting to heal up a little bit. As you see the wizard in trouble, he's surrounded by 2.
Yeah, Athera's gonna keep focusing on keeping Gino doing well, so he'll go for a shot on the one that's restrained.
That's a crit.
For 17 plus 14, so 31 damage.
Alright, still alive, but very hurt.
And then he will go for another shot on it.
That's a hit.
For 22 damage. And then he will take his bonus action to take a final shot at the one right there.
Alright. That's a hit.
For 18 damage. And then he'll just stay within this thing's range, but he's just shifting over.
Gino.
He's going to cast Magic Missile at... He's going to use his last 3rd level slot to cast Magic Missile at 3rd level.
5 missiles. Or are you shooting at them?
The one in front of me, or the one right next to Kyrie, I should say. Well, that's dead now. But...
Alright, you obliterate it as it dies. Burns to ash.
Can I, Kyrie, did you have the book like on your person, or did you
It's in his
like
bag. Give
keep
it up
it?
to Sir.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you don't know.
Would I be able to
Just 'cause
see it
you're
sticking out of his
Gino.
bag as he died,
No.
or
No,
Yeah,
it's,
you're
no?
Gino. I know
it's
you shouldn't
concealed
have
right.
the
It's
book.
concealed right now. You don't know where it is. You know.
Okay.
Yeah, the only person that knows I looted Ombre would be
Yeah, because you left. You
Otero.
left the body
Yeah.
and went for the treasure. So
Yeah, I
you don't
did.
really know of it.
Yeah. Okay.
My precious.
Yeah, there's no way I'm gonna have that thing exposed for you.
Lurch.
Window fire. Large blasts.
How many characters does now? It's like 25.
I think so.
Yep.
and
It
half of
is.
them are reborns.
Then I'll have it make a wisdom saving throw. Otherwise it will be frightened.
2.
22?
He's scared of you. Hee hee hee.
Oh, okay.
2. It failed.
Sweet. Oh, damn it. I know my luck was going
Bumble
on that
table
actually.
D20.
Oh
1.
no.
Dangerously expose a target. Use a reaction to make a single weapon attack with advantage. It's gonna smack him. The bite.
Oh, it would be with. This just be a straight roll, right? Because that's disadvantage because it's
Yeah,
burning.
it still misses. It looks at Thero as it goes towards Gino. You can attack Bob if you want.
I'm not holding a melee weapon currently, so
You don't have to. You can still use your fucking crossbow thing.
okay.
Since
Well, in
you
that
don't- you
case,
have the expert for it.
absolutely, I will do that, and I will fail.
Alright, let's go for Gino. Disadvantage. It's 9 and 17 instead of a nat 20.
17 definitely hits.
Alright, you take 8 piercing as it bites you. And as you take 6 necrotic into your maximum hit point count. As it heals a little bit. Regeneration kicks in.
You already know what's about to happen. Let's
Miss. That's a hit. That's a hit.
So that one's going to be 20 damage, and then that one is going to be 18 plus 11, 29 damage.
Alright, still alive. Actually, wait, give me a second. It's
Hit
not
him up
alive.
there.
No, it's dead.
Oh!
Thank God.
And in combat.
And immediately falls to the ground, gouging at his, wincing at his neck.
Are you okay?
Fucking vampires. I wasn't sure I'd make it out alive. I was ready to die.
Thero is going to spend some time trying to find some of the crossbow bolts he used, because he used 15 in that fight.
Right, give me investigation or perception. You find 5 of them back.
Oh, perfect. I will take that.
He considers trying to stabilize Kyrie, but after initial inspection, he sits back down and realizes that he's gone. This one's no longer living.
I wouldn't feel too bad, he did. Wander in there by himself. He brought it upon himself.
Oh. Well,
Aether's
kinda
gonna
like-
kind of like sit down for a sec. What the fuck?
kind of winces, and then stands up. He looks over at Kyrie's body, thinking about looting it, but he looks over to the right and sees them. He doesn't want to feel. He doesn't want to get judged too harshly by these new people that he just met. So he's just going to not do that. He's going to go into the direction of the room that
You think
Kyrie
that
was in.
as Lurch immediately goes down and just loots Kyrie's body.
Fuck. He kind of looks back and
Oh,
he
I would have done the
decides
same.
on the
I
same
don't
thing.
blame you. So you would probably have like the 200 gold from Ombre and gold necklace, that cloak of protection, that obsidian staff, greater healing enchantment. No, I have like 20 crossbow bolts, 9 long bow or 9 arrows. Got a hammer, a crowbar.
He
Just
wants-
kind of
I
basics.
think he wants a Strahd book. I think he wants that.
Oh yeah, that too.
Mhm.
He doesn't even know of that until now.
I'll take the cloak too. I just have a small hoard of magic items at this point.
You will become the endgame villain. Curse of Lurch.
He's lucky I didn't survive one more round because I was going to use a finger death on him.
Oh well, that's too.
I go down fighting, go down killing.
Kind of looks over at Otaro and Lurch. Should we delve in? He doesn't. He asks the question, but he's already going in.
I prefer that. Rest, but I suppose we don't have much of an option at this point.
I don't even know what kind of. Well, kind of up shit creek without a paddle right now.
Been there since we stepped foot in this god's forsaken temple.
It seems relatively empty.
Alright, give me a second. Sorry, I was just doing their sheets. But there's a good chance I can't introduce them right away, because it doesn't make any sense. So you enter...
Finish identifying that staff for me.
Kind of turns towards Lurch and cracks a smile for the first time. Almost not as in like he's happy, but almost amused. And he nods. Sure. But what do you think this place is? As he's like currently identifying it, but he's like looking around.
So, what you see in here...
It's temple.
You can see more sarcophagus. You see amber sarcophagus offering their power. You do see a spiral staircase leading up another floor, unknown to where it goes.
This place. It's more than I ever imagined.
It is, isn't it?
I can feel it. The power to kill Strahd is within these walls. We just need. Kind of wipes the blood from his mouth. To find it.
We will.
I should sit down while I reveal.
As you feel the sarcophagus is calling your name to take the gift of the Dark Temple.
He's gonna wait the 10 minutes to do this ritual.
Alright.
Yeah, I'll wait for the stuff to get identified before I start poking all the statues.
Alright, what are you identifying first?
Well, I don't know how it works, Red. He said he has an owl feather, so is that like, does the owl feather just have one use, or does it have multiple uses?
Well, I mean, do you have a spellcasting focus?
Yeah.
Then you don't need it, really.
You only
Oh.
need components if there's
You need
like a gold
components.
cost associated with it.
So,
Well-
Identify
Gotcha.
requires a pearl.
You need a pearl worth 100 gold pieces in order to cast it, but it doesn't consume it.
It doesn't consume it, no.
Gotcha. Okay. Then just the stat first, then.
You have a pearl worth 100 gold pieces?
I mean, I feel like
Well, in the treasure, you probably found it because there's a lot of gems. in there.
Yeah, there was.
Yeah,
a
I was
lot
about to
of
say.
things
I know
there.
there was like a whole bunch of gems back there. I know some people got it. I didn't grab anything besides the new clothes, like
Did your character originally have a pearl?
I don't think so. I just have like scholar components, like a like a scholar's pack. So. Wait, did I buy a pearl back then?
I think you did.
I did.
Market.
I
Yeah.
did.
Ignore the sword. That was the sword that I was supposed to show a long time ago, but it's gone now.
No, I
Gone
did.
with yeah.
It's gone with the night. It's dead.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, here guys, take this.
Okay.
laptop keeps overheating.
So you're looking for the so we'll just say you have pearl, just for the fuck.
Yeah, yeah.
At this level, you should probably have something.
My laptop keeps overheating on the
Put an ice cube on it.
room. I need a real crab
Uh,
answer now.
This is what you want. You're probably gonna try to steal it off of him because this is meant for a frost wizard.
We'll probably work something out. I don't know. We'll see.
Not with Lurch's new flaw that he has.
But
As you identify it as the Staff of Frost.
hell. And what did you want me to identify? Athara?
It was a wand that Embry and I had found, but if we don't have the time, it's no big. I don't want to keep us in an unfavorable position. We're already pretty much at death's door, to be honest.
Yes, I mean, we are really heading further into the temple without a proper rest or. And we have even less people, so I suggest we get every advantage when we can.
And looks at both of them and he like agrees, but he looks up at the winding staircase, Red. You said it was like a staircase going up.
Mm-hmm.
And then he looks at the sarcophagus.
As you hear whispers, as you almost feel like the Dark One is speaking to you. It wants you to entice in the urge of power.
And he stands, kind of looks them over, and he says out loud, without looking at them both in the eye, kind of like a little bit ashamed, I know I got you guys into this mess, but I must move forward.
We don't really have any other direction to go.
Moves towards the sarcophagus.
I'll take a step towards this.
And outstretches his hand and slowly places his hand on it.
Alright. Do you embrace it, or do you want to make the charisma saving throw and not embrace it?
He embraces it.
Alright.
It's a bummer you don't get to know what they are first.
Well, that's the point of it.
The other ones said, like, hey, I'm so-and-so.
No, that's not until you that's not until you accept it, or have to roll to save. After you get the curse.
Well, I'll give him a chance to, but he won't care. I am Zudun, the corpse star. You shall embrace my power. As you embrace the covenants of the corpse star, the gift offering you a power beyond belief, it shuns into your very bones. But you also get a rather horrible gift as well. As you get the power to raise dead, allowing the benefactor to cast Revivify thrice, raising dead twice, and a resurrection once. All as an action without expending any material components. However, every time someone is raised from the dead, the benefactor must murder an innocent stranger and dedicate their soul to Zudun by craving the victim's name into their flesh under the starlight, or otherwise every person they have raised dies.
Kind of feels the power flowing through his hands. He looks over his body, and he looks over at Othara, and then looks over at Lurch. I have power over the life and death of others.
Sounds like a fun one.
Athero, very clearly just completely beat and tired, goes, right, yeah, okay.
I know how to defeat Strahd now.
As Lurch, do you give in to the sarcophagus?
Sure, why not? I already looked like a Attack on Titan skeleton. As the dark gift of Tamburis, as you get a gift, power.
As this gift is a power of great evil. This gift grants you the power of Finger of Death spell, but must be used on a humanoid to begin your path into lichdom. To become a lich, no longer you will lose your powers, as you will gain new powers becoming a lich. But still, you will gain the power of a wizard. The lichdom, to be achieved, must sacrifice its magic items or spells towards Terribiris and become a Nothic. So Death Spell can only be used on humanoids. Cannot be used on anything else. And if you want to become a Lich, you must sacrifice all your magical items and spells and become a Nothic. You can be a Nothic and still be a player character, but you'll be considered a Lich and you'll become chaotic evil, and you'll likely want to kill everybody.
I don't think that's much different from where his alignment is
I mean,
now.
that honestly sounds really fun, but I should probably refrain for the time being.
That's your gift. So you can use Finger of Death. You just gain the spell. You can use it as much as you like, based on the spell, of course. If you only have one spell slot, then you can only use it for one spell slot. And you can only use it on humans. Humanoids cannot be golems. Can't be some other thing that is not a humanoid. If it's considered something else, it won't be. It won't do anything to them.
My, how the turns have tabled.
So this is a power to become a lich, but you'd be sacrificed for this. So
Go to this other one.
until you want to become it, you'll become a high level. You'll actually be higher level than everybody in the campaign. You'll be level 17 level wizard, but as a Nothic. So you have the stat blocks of a Nothic, but be a 17 level. We will homebrew it to make it work, but yeah, you'll be a creepy monster thing. As Lurch quickly goes to the last one. This is your last gift, so you can only have 3 gifts. So if you want to grab this, is your last one.
Yeah, I mean,
He's greedy. I got power.
Power. Sorry, let me go look at the. This gift does not work with you. It denies you. You already have a gift that does not work with this gift.
Oh.
interesting.
Ouch.
That's alright. I feel good.
He starts heading to the direction of the stairs. And then turns towards Mathura, who's sitting down, and then towards Lurch. You may not want to continue, but I have to. Starts to walk up.
We will hide you guys for now, as we'll introduce the other party entering into the sanctum. You guys will be a black screen for now, sadly. Black screen of death. gonna ask you guys a question. Who's together in the remake party?
Me and Yuka, but if
Yeah.
you want to do it too, then fine.
I mean, I feel like Dr. P probably would have ran into them on their way.
You guys accept the tolls? That's the question. Both tolls.
No.
Like, as in like against them, or as in like we will take them
Are you
on?
taking the darkness, or are you against it?
Yuka would be against it.
Okay. You guys have only one death save.
I accept the tools.
You have 2 death saves instead, and you're immune to the coldness that's here. All right. As your alignment changes to evil, so you can
That
have
is cool.
yeah. So whatever evil, you could be neutral evil, chaotic evil, which I wouldn't recommend, or lawful evil, which is like being like a police officer basically at that point.
I went with lawful evil.
All right, as you guys begin to make it downstairs, I'd like you to introduce your characters. Since we only have 10 minutes left, I would like to introduce you towards our first combatant.
All right. Dr. P is obviously a plague doctor. There, she's wearing, the mask with the beak. She has flowers all over her to help mask the smell of rot on her left side. She's not super tall. She's only like maybe 5'1" if she's, standing straight. She's very thin, like maybe 90 pounds at most. So her like clothes are all hanging off her, and she just kind of steps in and looks around. It's like,
I'll be back. Give me a second, but you can introduce yourself.
Edgar has long gray hair. It's like all the way to the shoulders. Has a scruffy beard, but red eyes. He is a human, so that's fun. He has sporting the like monster hunting cloak, as well as the hat, feathers atop on it, and as well as he sports a heavy crossbow with 2 crossbows on each side, stakes on his hip, and as well as vials of holy water on his belt, almost like a little bandolier type of thing. On his backside, you do see an insignia of his, how do you call it, like his family crest, yeah, representing a giant R with a scythe on it, as it represents the last name of his family, of the Rethi family.
All right, thank you much. Last individual.
So you would see, for people that like knew her original character, no one in this group, but Yuka now is back, and what once was like vibrant green eyes are now like a faint red hue to them. Her skin's like even paler than she was before, and like that lively presence she had that was like so innocent is now like this eerie, haunting like beauty instead. She's definitely still like resilient and compassionate, and she is just like very determined to be taking out like Strahd. She's made that clear to this group of people that she's traveling with. she also mentions that she maybe hopes one day in this like horrible world she could still bring back her best friend Fang. You would definitely tell that, the very pale, the red-eyed, like, if you knew of it, she would definitely be a Dampier. But she's seeking out just like more people right now to bring Strahd down. Like, she hates coming back for this and what she's become.
Alright, you guys get united. Some of you guys feel frigid to the bone, cold in here, and some of you embrace the darkness. As you travel down the stairs, as coming in, you saw blood everywhere, corpses frozen over. You saw people have been here just recently within the last 24 hours. As you make yourself down the stairs, you see statues of mages, doors broken, busted open. What would you like to do, Edgar? As you're relying on the senses of your torches, as your dark vision fails you here.
I smell blood.
Yes, it's quite thick in the air.
A lot. I think like this is the part where we did see the mass collision and then the bodies here.
Yeah, I don't think they ever grabbed their bodies. They're like left here.
Oh. It looks like they're all right here.
Dead bodies, fresh as well.
I
See,
think
they
like
were
Yuka would
until
just
they
lift
were
the arms.
picked clean, most of them.
Either one thing or two. One, they're still sole survivors. Picked off their bodies and then continuing. Two, whatever killed them took everything.
Well, could we keep going and see if we can find the fun folk that did this?
Most likely. Is there any like bloody tracks? I would presume.
Yeah, they kind of spill into this room.
Okay,
You
just
see,
in
there's
case.
a lot of coins still left, and nobody took in it because, well, a lot of it's just junk.
I think Yuka would look at like Dr. P, kind of like, be prepared. You never know.
So you see a body left behind. A man with a broken arm.
Broken arm. Doesn't seem recent, but it doesn't seem late.
As you can tell by his wounds, he's been bitten by a vampire, probably drained.
Well, that looks unfortunate too.
Seems like he didn't make it after that.
The whole room is covered in ice, and it's still frozen. It's been recently within the last 10 to 15 minutes.
It's not cold. Someone did this.
I think like Yuka
I-
would run her like hand against the wall, like for the eyes, just checking it out.
I'm gonna use my Eyes of the Grave ability. That
you
lets
speak dead
me.
with them. Be like, what happened to you? I got fucked over.
No, I'm gonna use my Eyes of the Grave ability.
Dude, you gotta. Someone has to speak
I
with
can-
dead. There's so much good fucking character build here.
If only.
Not, but I can see. I know the location of any undead within 60 feet of me that isn't behind total cover and that isn't protected from divination magic.
No, you don't sense anything right now anymore. But
Okay.
you do sense beyond this room dark entities. Evil.
Are the ashes still here from the vampires? Or half?
They're scattered. They've been walked through, but yeah, there's still powder everywhere.
They killed a number of mounts.
Dr. P's voice comes through her companions' minds as she speaks. We should be very careful going forward. I can sense great evil in the rooms ahead of us.
Well,
Good to know.
I'm sure they'll be more scared of me than me of them. And you go just walk through.
As you see, 2 of the sarcophaguses have been breached, except for one on the far corner. I forgot to put X's.
On this one?
No, these ones are gone. They've been cracked open.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the boxes. I was like,
Oh, they're destroyed.
Interesting. Something dark I can feel is from here. It
Don't
feels
touch
almost
anything.
reminiscent of him.
It's calling you.
It's definitely coming from this thing.
do not touch it. I'm already dealing with enough. We don't want something to turn on us.
Oh, I agree. She'll look at like her body really quick. I already know what that man can do. I'd rather not see anything else.
As you do hear a conversation happening up above you, as we'll end our session here.
More people.
Bum, bum.
It's like probably starts arming himself, grabbing his crossbow.
Alright, you go with just smile.
Jeez, I gotta delete all those guys.
It's just survivors.
Jeez.
Welcome back,
Rip.
Gino.
Well, sorry I killed everyone again. Tee.
Hey man, we're glad to have your killing ways back.
Right. I do have to say it's very in character for you. Like you survived through all the trauma.
And then like one come back in, it's just like, ah, fuck, the Omen came back.
As soon as
A
Gino
grand
came, we knew that
opening,
the role
fucking-
had to go from Embrae back to Gino.
Yeah,
it was like
it
a
was
passing of the torch.
It's like when the Supreme comes back.
Yeah.
That was
Yes.
so life.
Because I'll have to talk to Red about it, but if I become a level 17 wizard...
That's scary.
Yeah, but you're not... The problem is you're not gonna be allied with them.
Nerfed.
You become a whole different entity. You lose your powers from your warlock. So that's like a completely new character. If you were like bored of Lurch, you're like, I want to be something else. There you go.
Surprise twist.
So this is like whenever he wants?
Once he does it, it's permanent.
Oh no, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. But like he could do it on command. Like, oh, I don't feel like
he
playing
can-
Lurch
he
anymore.
can
This
embrace the darkness within his soul.
Well,
that's
this
cool.
battle looks scary. Sorry.
Yeah, everything. Well, the other
Yeah,
one denied him because he already has an entity in him. That one's a different entity. You can't have both. You can't have two entities. Some of them just give you a gift
I
without
can have
even.
13 warlock patrons.
I'm a hotel for patrons.